Welcome everybody to a game that is goated at the start and then loses its goated status. Megaman XDive. I'm joining my friend David. Say hi to everybody.
You're the one Micah 4 here, and don't listen to Miguel. What he said is entirely wrong.
I look forward to you actually explaining the lore of this game to me because I'm going to point something out right now. I like classic Megaman. I genuinely probably do not care about any other Mega Man, if that is the most blatant way. I think Mega Man X has good gameplay, but in terms of like the actual story, I don't know shit. So I think it's gonna be very beneficial to have Eggman here. David here, isn't it? All right, we just recorded 06.
Yeah, so on my special on that. But now we're gonna do XDive, aka one of the best Mega Man mobile games ever. I think it was the only mobile game Mega Man ever had. I don't know.
Okay.
I could be wrong on that.
Like the first section of the game, like the first half, and maybe a little bit after, is so good. But then it just tanks, man. I don't know. Because the thing is, the first 10 episodes, when I was recording them, reminded me why I actually like playing video games. It genuinely did. And that's why I'm so soured by this game. Because it gave me a feeling I haven't felt in ages. You know what that feeling is?
Joy?
Bliss. I felt joy almost every day, David. Don't get things twisted. I love living. But bliss, that is the feeling that I just haven't had in so long. And that is what this game allowed me to remember. Felt like Jaden did at the end of Season 4 of GX after he duels Yugi. He learns to just enjoy the game. That's how I felt, man. I just learned to enjoy shit. I didn't give a fuck about anything other than just playing the game. So I don't know the story of this game, despite the fact that I played it, because, well...
Okay, the big thing what I'm saying is consider this like, how this game starts off, she's talking to us, because this is supposed to be like an SAO situation. We are playing on a VR game in lore.
Into the brains, baby!
I thought you would say that.
Well, I mean, I prefer Yu-Gi-Oh! To SAO. Albeit, I do really like SAO.
So, yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I also like SAO.
Yeah, okay, good. We're in agreement, then. Because my coworker hates SAO.
Well, a lot of people do it for some reason.
Well, to be fair, it's like a lot of people can't stomach, like, the rape scenes and, like, the sheer violence of some of the sections.
That's literally only... Did it... Isn't it only in the anime once?
Just like rape? No, that happens multiple times. That happens in...
Okay, clearly I need to back up on progressive.
There was attempted in...
Not progressive, and
Yeah, it is progressive. Remember, progressive is 2 floors per story, and there's 50 progressive books, I believe.
Yeah, I'm talking about the...
Oh, the original Minecraft.
No. I'm sorry, what's the name of the part of the SEO story that revolved around Asuna? What are those called again?
Well, there's 2 Asuna stories. There's the Alfheim, which is the one where she becomes a prisoner, and the one where she's the main character is Mother's Rosario.
Yeah, the main character in SEO. What's that one called?
Mother's Rosario.
No, sorry, no, not Mother's Rosario. I mean the one in Aincrad, where
it's called the Aincrad arc.
I could have sworn it had another name.
No, Aincrad is called the Aincrad arc.
No, it was literally talking about Asuna before she even met Kirito.
Oh, progressive stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, sort of online progressive. So like the first few sections of it. Like the tragedy of SAO is that for the majority of the audience, the best parts happen in Aincrad. So a lot of the supplemental material is Aincrad stuff. But to be honest, like I think Aincrad has the same issue that Beacon from Ruby had. There's just so much material of it that I want the other places now. Okay, I want more expansion into, well, I would say Underworld, but those books are long as hell. Bro, the fight against the administrator was 300 pages. The fucking sword fight was 300 pages. Dude, SAO is like the master of like the novel version of what Dragon Ball Z did. Okay, they're the freaking masters. They spend 100 fucking pages cutting down that tree. Ooh, they did.
Okay, but you probably also kill the thing, kid! Kill the bee! Destroy it! Die! Die! What would it be? Dude,
I wasn't looking at like the design. You gotta realize is that to me, I was so engrossed in the game mechanically, I didn't even realize what the enemies were supposed to be. Okay, I will let you know right now. I wasn't reading shit. I wasn't like taking in the design. I was just enjoying the sheer gameplay of it.
You can do both.
I know I could do both, but I didn't. And because I didn't, I was able to experience something called bliss, which is something I hadn't felt in a very long time. Like, I really liked the first 10 hours of this game. Okay, first 15 hours of this game, fire. But then afterwards, it's like, what am I doing?
Mao the Giant.
Demon King the Giant. How many times do we fight this thing? Because I know we fight this thing more than once.
A lot, we fight a lot.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, I really don't
anyway,
like the tutorials.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The tutorial goes pretty long. Especially once we actually leave the battle itself.
The tutorial is 8 minutes? What the I mean, that's actually a minute and a half longer than Pokemon Gen 1's tutorial, so you know. And it's way shorter than Scarlet and Violet's. Like, way shorter. You know the speedrun of the tutorial of Scarlet and Violet's like 50 minutes?
Really?
They took a 3-hour tutorial and condensed it into 50 minutes. As a matter of fact, if you speedrun Scarlet and Violet today, you are actually gentlemen's agreed to just start once you get Miraidon or Koraidon.
So that's when the speedrun starts?
That is the gentleman's agreement for when the speedrun starts, yes.
Thank you, gentlemen, for that.
Okay, thank you for the gentleman. Also, Pokemon Violet and Scarlet have so much text, you are also legally allowed to use a turbo controller.
Choose what?
A turbo controller. A controller that automatically mashes buttons for you.
Oh.
That is how much... You know why? because the speedrunners were developing like life-altering injuries in their thumbs from how much mashing they were doing. It's like, holy shit. It's like, it's not that serious, guys. Like, we're playing a children's video game here. Like, I guess if it's like the live streamers to do it for money, that's different. Like, that's their livelihood. But most people live streaming are just doing that shit for the love of the game. It's not that serious, guys.
I've been quite into much into speedrun, so...
See, this is why I like this game so much. Is it for the first section? I'm gonna keep saying for the first section because holy crap, you will notice the difference. And like, I don't know how. Did you ever beat this, by the way?
I got pretty far.
Okay.
But beating it, it's a mobile game, dude. They kind of always expand. At the time, they're always quite expanding it.
I want to point this out. Before I'm gonna let, spoiler alert, by the way, I give up. I get to the last 3 levels of this game. It's not like I wasn't trying. I did every event level as well. It's just, man, those last 3 levels were just so ass. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I refuse. I actually refuse. Like, it's not even hard. It's just so fucking badly designed. It's like Megaman in base was a more fair challenge than the shit they were making you do at the end.
You don't think that thing may have taken a bit too far?
No, I genuinely don't. I would rather play Mega Man in base before I play the last 3 levels of this game. To be fair, I actually did beat Mega Man in base, so that's probably why. Well, more accurately, I beat Rockman in 4th it on an emulator. I didn't actually beat it on original hardware.
Yeah.
But I didn't use save states, just to let you know, I did it legit. See, it's like, when it looks like this, when we're playing it like this looks lit, doesn't it? This looks like gaming, right? This looks like straight up gaming.
Well, yeah, because the Mega Man X style, of course it is.
Yeah, this is like peak 16-bit era gaming in 3D. Like, this is the kind of stuff I grew up playing. Like, that is one thing I noticed about the new generation. I showed them some of the games, like the side-scroller games, and they don't be vibing with it, man.
That's a them problem.
Well, I mean, it's not even a them problem, like, as individuals. It's more just, like, a generational difference. It's like, if you put 8-bit music to a teenager today, they don't care. Like, okay, well, maybe you'll get the nerd who, like, knows his history. That cares. But... like, be real here. You put 8-bit music in a modern game, no one gives a fuck. Unless your name is Super Mario. Only Super Mario could realistically get away with 8-bit music in their game. Pokemon can do it, but they still clowned on them when they did it. Dude, the Pokemon fanbase is the most, like, weird group of people when it comes to what they want out of Pokemon. And then I realized, as I got older, that it's not even that they want different, that they're just indecisive, it's that they're all different people and they want different things. It's like, I want a top-down, sprite-based Pokemon game again. They're not gonna do it. They don't make games for me anymore, the fuck? I have since left the target demographic for most places, and I'm okay with that. I mean, what do you think? Do you think they'll make games that cater to you?
But yeah,
Like?
for one, I actually am looking for. Well, I actually don't mind the 3D style Pokemon game, so I'm really looking forward to Legend the Yay, and hold the next Pokemon game golden like this too.
I'm only getting Legends Arceus because I got it off someone in a money match and they pre-ordered it for me. That was it. I was never playing on that shit. The tutorial is still going. We're 13 minutes into the video. Yay.
At least you're actually doing something in the tutorial.
Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm gonna repeat this many times and you're gonna get sick of me repeating, but I'm telling you, the beginning of this game is fire. Actually. I understand why people spend money on this shit. I'm not stupid. I know why Gacha succeeds. I really do. I just don't like the idea behind this. But gameplay.
You're right, I'm gonna get.
This is lit. Huh?
You're right, I'm gonna get tired of hearing that a lot.
Yeah, you are gonna get tired of it. This is also my Gacha Rats LP, I guess, because unlike you, I have a lot of negative things to say about Gacha. But then again, I'm assuming you didn't play like the OG Gacha games on like the iPhone 4.
You keep cutting off. I cannot understand what you're saying.
How do you keep? Do I really keep? Hello, do I sound better now?
Like, yeah. The thing is, like, literally. In the middle of your sentences, sometimes you just stop picking up what you're saying.
Oh,
in the
right.
middle of your sentence.
I don't have a noise limiter. That makes sense. Okay, I gotta quiet down then. Okay, so explain. Did you play like old ass gotcha games on the iPhone 4?
Probably not.
Yeah.
What kind of other old gas gotcha game?
There's like OG gotcha games where like WWE champions and shit.
No.
Okay. I think it might have been a different one because I think WWE Champions is newer, but it was like some wrestling gotcha game. You like would roll for different wrestlers.
I never played a single WWE game.
To be fair, most of them are pretty bad. And it's like, dude, I've seen people throw their fucking life savings at it. This shit's depressing, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far.
Well,
like,
you
I know. Yeah. Like I know I play a lot, pretty much all play the crap out of Hoyo games, but I'm not gonna go freaking as far as to build my entire life saving on that. No, I'm not desperate for waifus.
I'm thinking back to the Magia record, I gotcha, the one that made like $2 billion and shit. And this guy at the college, did you play that by the way?
Magia record? I think I've heard of it, but I think I've never played it.
There was this guy on the college campus, who, like dead ass, was like offering hand jobs for money so he could spend it on the gotcha. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, dude, some people just have no self-control, bro. Genuinely. Like, I remember in, like, back in the day in Yu-Gi-Oh! When, like, Dark Arm Dragon was expensive, and, like, dudes were offering to do things to each other in the bathroom for a piece of cardboard that I will never speak of again. I will never speak of. They were offering to perform services on other men for fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in, like, 2010. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was just that expensive, dude. Like, the decks were, like, $2,000. Like, people complain about Yu-Gi-Oh! Prices today. I was like, y'all remember when Crush Card was $1,000 in 2008? Like, that shit was expensive. That shit was actually expensive. See, like, okay, I gotta ask. If you were on touchscreen on phone, how the fuck did they expect you to do this? Well, maybe not this one, but there are some later level design where I'm thinking to myself, if you're on touchscreen, how the fuck were you supposed to beat these levels?
There wasn't anything. That's the one thing I do complain about mobile games. Like, sometimes, like, for example, I would not understand how people are able to play Genshin on mobile. the way you had to move your thumbs around, blocking the screen.
It was like,
I know.
well, at the same time, like that mobile crowd, you know what that is? That's women, technically. The majority of mobile gamers are women, and I don't know, cause like I remember when I was at the college at the master's program, and I was waiting for my class to start. There was a girl on her freaking iPad playing Genshin. I was like, what the fuck? You don't even got like a backbone or something that you can connect a controller to? And I realized like, oh right, I'm thinking like a dude. Cause there's just some things that I've noticed, man. Like when it comes to like playing mobile without a controller, I noticed that mostly women do that. I don't know why, they just do. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Kids also do it too. Like they'll just play shit on mobile without controller or anything. But in their case, it's because their parents won't buy them a controller. I promise you, it's not because they choose to play on screen. Okay.
I like how we keep talking about the other game when I haven't talked once about Mega Man itself.
Okay, so I'm gonna rank the Mega Man games as I like them. Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, Mega Man 1, Mega Man 9, Mega Man 10, and then Mega Man 8.
To be honest, I haven't, but I actually have played the Mega Man game thanks to the Legacy Collection. So I would have to say from least favorite to favorite, I'm gonna probably say Mega Man. But I remember I don't know, my top 3 are top 5: Mega Man 11, Mega Man 4, Mega Man 3, Mega Man, and then Mega Man 2.
And Mega Man 2 as number 1 is correct. That is the objectively correct pick.
Yeah, but it turns out the entire franchise, nothing's gonna be Star Force for me.
True. That's a completely different genre at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, it is very much true.
Yeah. Like, the truth is, like, I don't know, it's like, maybe it's just me, but I just don't be fucking with the story of these games very often, man. I really don't care about the story. I just play these games because I like the gameplay. Like, I don't think you get that, because you're playing the RPGs of this series, okay? So I think you're actually invested in this game's, like, lore and shit.
In story, yeah, I am.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, when it comes to games that were designed, like, the franchises from the 80s, I really don't care about the lore. I just want to play the shit. Because, like, once we hit the 90s, I actually start caring about lore. Which is a really weird way to phrase that. That's just how I am, man. I don't know. Because when I think of 80s, I don't think of, like, in-depth stories in games. I don't think about the cinematics shit. I just think, oh, we're gaming. The only game back then in the 80s that actually did do, like, cinematography and try to do, like, a cool story would probably be Metal Gear. The original on MSX. I believe so. Isn't Metal Gear like the original one from the 80s? The original Metal Gear is from the 80s, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's old as game. But that's it for this episode. Have a nice day. Welcome everybody to Mega Man XDive. I'm joined by my friend David, and unlike him, I can very easily defeat Airman. So, what's your thoughts on the Airman boss fight in Mega Man 2? The hard mode version, not the normal mode.
I never played the hard mode version.
Oh. Anyhow, this character, I don't actually know where she's from, what her story is. I just actually really jived with the gameplay of this character. I thought it was cool.
She's actually from the Mega Man X series. She's basically the controller for Axel. I believe our first game was X7.
I thought Axel was from X6 though.
Then I could be wrong. X6 might be the right one.
I may not be following the stories, but I do play them, okay? I do think Mega Man has genuinely good gameplay. I kind of feel the same way with Mega Man that I do with Kingdom Hearts. I just do not be fucking with these cutscenes, man. I just be playing them shit. It's like, I feel like they jumped the shark after 2. Specifically Kingdom Hearts. I'm not talking about Mega Man. So what is this character's name?
So it cut off again. Say again?
What was the name of this character?
Yeah, sorry.
You're the Mega Man guy, not me. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm aware. Give me a minute. It's been a while.
Okay, no problem. Not at all.
Okay, first off, I'm pretty sure I was right. Axel is from... He comes back in Mega Man X7. That's where he shows up.
Oh, then I was wrong. Fuck.
That's for her name. Give me a minute trying to remember.
Like Colette or something. I feel like I don't even know what I'm looking at here, man.
Palette. I'm sorry. Remember that. Her name is Palette. Yeah.
Palette. Okay. Okay.
So this is the first time yeah, you were close.
Yeah, I said Colette.
Kind of.
That's the Tales of Symphonia girl.
Palette here. She actually doesn't fight in the game itself. She's like Axel's navigator.
Wait, really? I thought like this character would have been so fun to play as in an actual Mega Man game, though.
Yeah, but she wasn't. Literally, only in Mega Man X7, it's only you're going to play as either X, Zero, or Axel. Yeah, but still, she's pretty nice. And the one thing I like about this game is how you can allows you to play as characters you never played as before.
Although in this game, you're only gonna see me play as 3 characters. Okay, I found the characters that I like their special abilities, and I said I'm picking them. That was really it. It was X, Palette, and Cinnamon, and that's pretty much who I stick with for the whole playthrough. I think it was
Cinnamon's a good
those
one
3.
too.
Did I pick anyone else? I have no idea if I played as anyone else. It's crazy to think how the passage of time makes you forget a lot of things, doesn't it? But see, like, I'm looking at this footage, right? And I just know that when I was recording this, I was just having so much fun. Okay, this took me back to the era when I was like, oh yeah, gaming forever, bro. Gaming is excellent. Like, maybe that's the thing that these gacha games do. Like, they prey on your sense of like, hey, games were cool. Now, for the audience, unlike me, David hasn't taken the pill that old games were better. I think David is like the kind who still looks forward to the new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you like to explain your position to the audience?
What do you mean?
Your position of like why you still look forward to a lot of games?
Well, why wouldn't I? I don't be like, sure, people say the good old games are good, and I'm not denying that. A lot of old games are still pretty good, but doesn't mean I'm not gonna look forward to no one. A lot of the new ones are looking great. We talk Mario Kart World. It is a fun game. Donkey Kong Bonanza, looking forward to it. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, Sonic Crossroads, that look great. A lot of the new recent games are pretty awesome. Like, just because people like the old game more doesn't mean we can't appreciate the new ones that are coming.
No, I agree with that. We can still appreciate new games.
then why did they bring my position then?
Because you know what I'm saying is that because my position is that, like, don't get me wrong, I can still enjoy a new game that comes out. I can still play it and appreciate it. Like, I remember I was playing Stellar Blade recently. That came out last year and I was enjoying it. But like, if I had to pick an aggregate, I think there was just more heat coming out back then than there was today. So that's what's like. I watched the Xbox showcase and the PlayStation showcase. I walked out with 2 games that I actually wanted to play, and those were Silent Hill F and Pragmata. That was it. Whereas back in the day, during E3, there's like during 7th gen, so not even that long ago, as a kid, I would have a notebook. And every time I saw a game that looked interesting, I would write it down in my notebook. And then I would calculate how many cans I would need to recycle to buy each game.
You did that too?
I feel like everyone did that shit. I feel like so many people, that's because there was more shit to look forward to, man. I don't know.
Oh no, one thing we still turn in cans sometimes.
Yeah.
Me and my sister, since now I have a job, I don't really do that much. I'm not able to do that much.
My buddy's son, his son is 12 or 11. He recycled enough cans to build a fucking gaming PC, and I was so proud of him.
That is amazing.
Now, it's not like the top of the line shit, but the fact that it's running shit from like 360 and Xbox One era is amazing. It's like, shit, I never collected that many cans back then. Like, even back then, I didn't do that much. But then again, back then, I was more focused on the console experience because I really didn't care about PC gaming. There was only like one game I wanted, that was Minecraft Java. And it ran like ass on my potato, dude. My potato build, you gotta realize, David, there was a point. There was a point where I had the weakest specs in this entire group. There was a point where my computer was worse than yours and Matthew's. Okay, I had a 6th generation CPU. That shit is unacceptable. That shit's actually unacceptable. Oh, right, I technically unlocked CL, but I don't think I ever beat a level with her. Because I was trying to remember, it's like, who else did I technically use at some point? It's like, maybe CL? I don't remember. Maybe, I don't know. Honestly, I think the most impressive part is that I go pretty much the entire thing without dying. Until the very end, in which case I was like, fuck this shit, I'm done.
Oh, it is kind of impressive, yeah.
I actually don't think I died during this playthrough. That's fucking crazy, actually. You know, maybe my theory that I would rather play Mega Man in base is probably true. That I genuinely think the last 3 sections of this game are just badly designed. Have you ever beaten Mega Man in base?
No, and I played it.
Hard as fuck. Like, that shit rivals Mega Man 1 for being difficult. I think Mega Man 1 is still a bit harder, but it's like, that shit's close. Like, it's really close. Like, be real with me. When you played this on the phone, how many deaths did you have?
Honestly, I think maybe like 10, maybe? I don't know. I don't know.
Because during this playthrough, I have to think about it. It's like, damn. Some of these levels were legitimately really challenging, though. And I like that the levels never go beyond 5 minutes.
Yeah, that part is nice.
Like
the levels aren't that long.
And we get in, we're out, we're good to go. So like, even if I wanted to just like record in spurts, I could. Oh, that's not what I did. I think I do this entire playthrough in 4 or 5 days. Like, what I would do is I would get home from work, do other shit, and then I would just record this until like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then get up at 6 and go back to work. I get up at 6. Get up at like 5 and go to work. And then I would just sleep in on weekends to recover somewhat. I don't recommend doing that, by the way. That was really dangerous what I did.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay, and you have a physical labor job. That's actually even more risky. Okay, so Volnut is from Legends, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know the plot of Legends at all. Would you like to go into that?
Yeah, I guess that's a good one. But what I know is that it didn't take place years after Mega Man X, like years after the X, where the world basically is more or less just flooded right now. And Volnut is on a crew that also explore the ancient ruins of the world. As much as I know about it.
So it's Final Fantasy 13-3. Got it.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
You've never played a game, so that doesn't make any sense to you at all. Okay, who is this robot in the games? Like, who is this guy in the lore? I gotta know. This is such a cool design.
Oh, what, Mega Scorpio?
Yeah. Like, what does this guy do? This guy has to be badass.
He's actually in the opening boss in Mega Man X7. But that's literally that. He's just the boss fight from the beginning, and that is it.
Wait, dude, this guy looks like he could have like an entire villain arc or some shit. What?
I know, he looks pretty badass.
This design is so cool. I feel like that's gonna be me with asking you, like, can you explain who this guy is for me? And you're gonna tell me, like, oh, you're just a boss fight. I'm like, fuck. No, that must be cool or something. I'm doing no damage to this guy. You see this shit? Like, man, like, this is one of the issues with this game. Like, I don't notice it yet because I'm still learning the pattern, but there are just some bosses with way too much fucking health.
Are you even using you're not even using your other thing, you're just shooting.
Because it's the sword. Well, am I gonna get close to him? Look at his size, dude. It looks like he'll cut me up.
I'm not talking about the sword. Your LT, oh, they use that.
It's because it stuns you, so I don't like using it very often. There's a reason I eventually switched to Cinnamon.
That's why you use it at the time of the right, like after he attacks, where you have time.
Okay, to be fair, some of the later bosses move so freaking fast that I actually question how you beat this on the phone. Okay, I used the Xbox 360, an Xbox One controller. I didn't give a fuck, and I used the mouse to aim. I was completely hacking this shit. I was making sure I had every advantage. I mean, I gotta say though, points for my ability to adapt to all the enemies. No.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, that's good on you on that.
Like nothing will ever be as bad as Ghosts and Goblins, man. That game was hard as fuck. You ever played that Ghosts and Goblins on the NES?
Nope.
You should. That game was crazy. Basically, Satan steals your girlfriend and you gotta save her. Like, I shit you not. That's the plot of the game. Ghosts and Goblins. Satan shows up, steals your girl, and you gotta go save her. I know it's like the most like generic plot from the 80s ever, but it's like, I don't care because the gameplay's fire. That's the thing, like, there was a time where I didn't care about stories in games because the gameplay was so good. Like nowadays, I give so much of a shit about both. Like, at least with Sonic, I still like focus more on gameplay than story though. Because to be honest, after Colors, I just stopped giving a fuck for so long until Frontiers showed up. Like, see what I mean? Like some of these enemies have way too much health.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. Especially, granted, you had the boss fight, so having multiple health bars is normal.
Okay, maybe it's just me, but I don't remember any boss fight in Mega Man 1 taking this long. Not even the Yellow Devil. But maybe I'm just taking the piss and just can't remember. I don't know. It might also be the fact that I'm playing like a coward, though.
I mean, this is what you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be constantly dodging his attacks.
One thing I don't like, why are there no E-Tanks in this game?
I'm not quite sure actually.
Like, there are some
Maybe-
levels where I'm like, an E-Tank would be really nice here.
Maybe because it's based on X. Did the X game have did the X game have?
Yes,
E-tanks?
they did. Well, some of them did.
Then I don't know.
Oh, by the way, this game I think only has Japanese VAs, so it's not that I'm being a weeb by not putting on English.
Oh, I know that.
Well, the audience might not, so that makes sense. Oh, thank
And
God, I beat this thing.
Of course you beat it. You already did it before.
No, I know. I'm more like, oh, thank God, as in like it's finished kind of thing. Because how long was that fight?
Oh, it's back.
That fight started. That was a 6-minute boss fight, dude.
But by the way, normally this thing can't talk, but here it can, which can already show indication there's something wrong with the game itself.
I feel like if I actually paid attention during the X Games, I would have noticed that.
And behold, 0? Question mark?
I never said that was 0.
I know. I'm saying that for the audience.
It was like, even when I was playing, I didn't think it was 0, though. This is peak cutscene gaming. Dude, this isn't 0, guys. This is, if we want to go by the Sword Art Online logic, this is technically Yui. I feel like if you didn't read Sword Art Online, that makes no sense to you. So is it ever explained why we just have all the other robots playable?
It is. I'm pretty sure you kind of missed it already.
No. You know, this is very different from when we did Violet, because while I didn't like Violet, I at least paid attention to the fucking plot. Upgrades, baby! Get the yukata! Spend real world money on this shit!
That's one thing I like about this game. Now that it's offline, you can just get everything without having to pay for it.
But you gotta grind
Yeah,
like a motherfucker, though.
Yeah, but it's better than paying.
You're not wrong. I'm actually shocked that I didn't die during this playthrough. I really am. But then again, it's like Mega Man 1 was way harder than this. Like, go play Mega Man 1 on Legacy Collection, David. That shit was brutal. Hey, Mega Man 1's the kind of game to cut your balls off.
What now?
Like, it's so difficult, it feels like you're cutting your balls off. So it's a really weird phrase. It's like how people who play Dark Souls, there's like the joke is that they masturbate with sandpaper. I feel like you don't hang out in the same corners of the internet that I do.
No, I don't. What the fuck?
Oh, shit. You know, maybe it's a good idea that I don't join your SMP.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so this is the ending. Say goodbye to the people. Your choice. Want to do another one, or do you want to go to bed?
You caught up again.
Your choice. Want to do another one, or do you want to go to bed?
I'm gonna go say sayonara.
Bye.